Hi Taurus, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you, and the subjects are love and money, our favorite subjects, right? And we're going to start with oracle. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Taurus and cross watchers to pray for you, it's one of those lovey-dovey channels, you guys. Say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. And that gives us a way to connect with you, right? Gives us something to focus on that represents your energy. So we start with a mudra, opportunity, take your chance. And this is how you do it. Put your both hands together, that like classic power stance, right? I wish to take my chances as they come, use them, enjoy them, transform them. This mudra synchronizes the two halves of the brain, activates one's memory, improves one's ability to absorb and reproduce knowledge, like in exam situations or for instance, and it's good for the lungs as well. That's pretty cool. Opportunity. Take your chance. You guys, I just have to tell you, when I was shuffling before the camera started rolling, I was thinking about Taurus. I'm a Pisces. And sometimes you just need to be told about the wonderful things about yourself. And, you know, people don't really say this probably to you because they sound weird. It sounds kind of weird. But, you know, I'm just going to stereotype all of you together, of course. It's a lot more fun that way. I love hanging out with Taurus. Does anybody tell you like the effect that you have on them? You have a calming effect. I can feel, possibly because I'm a Pisces and I'm like, woo, but I can feel the grounded energy and it feels so safe and so welcoming. It's like a warm hug, like a big, you know, have you ever had somebody who's just a fantastic freaking hugger? Y'all are fantastic energy, spiritually speaking. You guys are fantastic huggers. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so we're gonna have two columns, money, love over here. We're gonna use two different decks of cards for them. So money for my Taurus, what's coming towards my Taurus, this is timeless, so it's supposed to apply to you when you see this. That being said, of course, only take it if it resonates, if it empowers you. That's what this channel is really about. What's this death card about? You know, I love being able to take you guys outside with me, but it does come with getting along with the elements, unfortunately. So there's a little breeze today, in case it gets through the camera, warps the audio a little bit. I apologize for that. Okay, listen, this is interesting. So regarding your money and your finances, that can connect with job, it can connect with your stability and stuff. There's been an ending here. And it's actually, despite the amount of courage or strength that has been required during that period of time, it's actually been very meant to end. And some of you guys need to hear that. With the Death card, it's not like the Ten of Swords. It's not like the Ten of Wands, any of the tens. It's by itself completely different because it's also a card of renewal. It's a rebirth. That means this has to end in order for something else to come in. So it's making way for something. And it's important that I tell some of you guys that because human beings, we get attached to things, even when they're not very good for us. And endings, they can bring up a lot of emotion. And so this is just your confirmation. This was meant to go out of your life to make room for something. We have something a lot more balanced, fair, moving in very quick. Specifically, with the Justice card, there's almost a karmic meaning to this. Like things are working out in your favor in a fair manner. This could also come with like if we were to be quite literal with this and not so much karma, energy, destiny, like this would actually be contracts. It would be legal things in the legal system. This could be signing a contract, signing a lease. This could be signing you know, up with some new jobs. I don't know. Anyway, so contracts usually. This is happening fast. This is moving forward fast. I'm gonna save that for later. We've got this pause where you are taking in everything that's led you up until this point, and you're getting a chance to really take a rest and decide how you want to go forward in the future. I need to get a few more cards to make this clearer with the Six of Wands or Six of Cups. Yeah, this is like the theme is balancing. The theme is balancing, fairness, reciprocity. This is possibly something connected to your past even, or there's two ways I can read this. Something connected to your past that is balancing out your financial situation. This could be anything from like a friend kind of paying it forward, doing you the great favor of introducing you to the right people, or helping out when you needed some help with legal advice. Or this could be like you finally being able to, now this is a slightly different meaning, you finally being able to financially support those you love, and do the things that you want to do to make good and happy memories with your children or with your family. You're like, finally I can just take them all to the movie and not even worry about, you know, admission and popcorn. We can get all the things and not worry about the bank account. You know what I mean? So this is two different meanings with that. But either way, it looks really positive, and it's all on the heels of this ending. So that's like the most helpful thing I can tell you about your finance readings, that you're finally going to get paid what you're worth, or you're going to get the opportunities that you're worth, with all this theme of balancing, and it's very positive. So I have a feeling that I'm capturing a lot of Taurus when they're at some kind of ending here that is connected to their stability, to their finances. And anything else about that ending? Yeah, I think you're going to get contacted. Like as soon as this ending really gets kicked into gear, somebody's going to want to talk to you. And I think about a project, about a job. The King of Wands is a visionary. They're great leaders. And this is a confident individual who's at the top of their game, who's probably leading a project or a business. And they're going to get a hold of you. Now, whenever I say, they're going to get a hold of you, or you just sit tight, it's going to land on your lap, that needs to come with this disclaimer. Like, I'm never going to encourage people not to do anything in their life to move their life forward, right? There's this sense of, something is coming towards you, because that's the meaning of the Knight of Swords. He's he's got something to get off his chest. Him, she, whatever. Gender's not attached. But the important thing is, because a lot of people will get stuck on watching tarot videos. I have as well. I love watching tarot videos like day and night. And we can get stuck in this groove of like waiting for life to happen to us. Anybody do that? I do, at least. And it's really good to remember that you got to start it, right? Like life will rise up to meet you. The universe will meet you. So it's so don't sit on your laurels too long, my loves. All right, so let's move into love for Taurus. Love for my Taurus. One more. Love for Taurus. What do they need to know? Love for Taurus. Moving into your future, moving on up. Yeah, making progress, looking out towards the future. The future is not yet known. Ooh, is this King of Wands? You're creating a new vision, possibly, for your future in love. This is talking to the Taurus out there who are really grasping their independence. You know, you're all about getting to know yourself better. And there's almost this sense, there's a very healthy sensation of, investing in myself is the way to go right now. If I can ground myself in what I want and who I'm becoming, Three of Wands, then the better I can do that right now, then the better and more fine-tuned I can put that image, that picture, that vision of what I want and love together. I think you know this. So, because if you just blindly go into your future and you don't invest and develop aspects of yourself right now, you're gonna walk into a love or a romance that doesn't serve you, right? Sorry about the loud. Ooh, Two of Cups, soulmate energy. What is this? Sorry about the loud playing, guys. Two of Cups, soulmate. Follow your intuition. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, you guys. So there's a bit of a timeline here. At least there's, first comes this, second comes this. So you're moving on into your future. You're making progress. You're looking at things, possibly retreats or communities or new friend groups or side passions and hobbies. Like you're kind of building this vision, new vision of who you are and what you like and how you're comfortable in the world, right? So that's all these guys. 3 of Wands, the visionary of the King of Wands, and then the Independence card, the 9 of Pentacles. You must be calling in something though, because we've got 2 of Cups, which is soulmate energy. Can't do anything about it. It must be a busy day in the sky. It must be wonderful up there. It's like plane after plane. So anyway, we have beautiful intuition coming through here. We've got the Sun card. So you're basically getting this sign that you are calling in a true soulmate. And this soulmate is going to arrive following their intuition towards you as well. I don't think there's any guesswork. I don't think there's much doubt. This feels like immediately like, I just really like being around that person, you know? They're feeling that Taurian hug, you know, and you're feeling that good juju from them. So this feels centered. It feels beautiful. It feels very grounded. You don't have to be flashy. You know how like when we're single or when we're looking to make progress in our love lives, there's kind of this feeling like we got to stand out. You know, we got to have our glow up. We got to get, you know. So the cool thing about this is it's actually your glow up looks very spiritual. It looks very much about your practices, your disciplines, your spiritual practices, even the little disciplines that you know are not on the outside spiritual, but they do put you in alignment with your spirituality and with a certain sense of balance. And that could be like making your bed in the morning or whatever. So we have this energy, the 4 of Swords with Hierophant, and boo, you rule over Hierophant energy. And Hierophant is talking about our disciplines around our belief systems. It rules over institutions like marriage. It rules over religious factions. So this is a great time to get involved in meditation groups or pick a church, to wherever there's discipline around your higher self, around centering your energy. That's a great place to put your energy right now. And it might be what leads you to meeting this individual, the 2 of Cups, because this is a beautiful partnership. Anything else? So you don't have to be flashy on the traditional methods, you know? You don't have to be flashy like going out to the clubs and stuff. No, this is like, rather, why don't you go to a church, or why don't you go to a meditation class, or pick a yoga teacher and go to their series of classes. We have also freeing oneself from freeing your mind. Basically, the 8 of Swords talks about we can free ourselves anytime. But what does that freaking mean, right? There's little things we tell ourselves, like self-limitations that we put on ourselves, and sometimes we don't even notice it, right? But you can look at it like one of these tarot card readers mentioned, you know, those ropes are like tissue paper and she can just break through them. And I loved that analogy. I wish I could remember which tarot reader it was, but bump to whoever did that. So this is freeing yourself. So what that looks like in real life is challenging the old rhetoric, challenging maybe old thought processes or things that you told yourself. You know, maybe there's something in your closet that's been there forever and you never wear it because you're like, I don't think that looks good on me. This is the time where you wear it and you bust out in it and you feel good in it. And so it's a kind of a silly materialistic example, but this could be like, you know, I'm bad at math, for instance. I'm embarrassingly bad at math. Have you ever heard of, I think it's like calculexia or something. I'm basically dyslexic with math. So I'm like, cool, I will never do math if I don't have to. This would be me being like, you know what if I took a couple classes and I just kind of tackled that, and maybe I'm not as bad at math as I thought. Why don't I question it? Why don't I challenge it? Okay, so that gives you an example. That makes me quite vulnerable, but don't judge me. It's like my brain is incredibly overdeveloped in the arts and with intuition and tarot and all that. Very undeveloped with math. Yeah, you guys are calling in a lava. I'm gonna cover up their private parts. YouTube doesn't like it. You're calling in your partner. You're calling in, and you don't have chasing energy, right? Have you heard some of those sayings around chasing energy? You know, you don't want to give something chasing energy, because in the nature of that is that you will never get it, right? You're always chasing after it. So it's like, this is going to come to you a little bit, but you got to rise to meet it. Like, don't sit on your haunches and just wait for life to happen. No, you're investigating all the things that you like, maybe your hobbies and your desires, your disciplines around, you know, your spirituality. And I just can tell you that by getting in tune and alignment with that deeper self, you are now getting in tune and alignment with really, you've got all the soulmate cards with true love out here. So I hope that is helpful. I'm sending you off with love and light. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.